You guys seem to have wandered off Longzhi territory.
Walk away.
Well, you escalated that pretty fast. Usually there's a little more repartee.
You know there's a door right there.
Hello! In this video, I want to review one of the most underrated TV shows ever. It's called The Warrior, and the first season was made in 2019. And my goal in making this video, among other things, is to make people watch this show, because as far as I understand, if enough people watch it, we'll get season 4, and all the storylines are not yet completely brought to their conclusions, although some storylines actually do have a relatively satisfying ending. So what intrigued me about this series is the fact that it is based on an idea of Bruce Lee, and his daughter is one of the producers of the show. The show also merges 3 of my favorite genres, those being westerns, gangster movies, and martial arts movies. They work really well because the San Francisco Chinatown, located in the Wild West, actually combines all of these genres in a real historical way. So in this TV show, we follow a young Chinese immigrant that decided to go to America in search of a better life, and he is actually looking for his sister. In the first episode, we learn that what he was planning to do, find his sister and take her home, possibly. Well, we immediately learn that that is not going to happen, and now he's forced to find a job in this new country, and as many Chinese immigrants of that time period, he faces a rough choice. Either he works at the railroad, one of the toughest jobs to do, like you work 10-hour shifts, you are paid $1 a day, and there is actually a very high death rate, especially of Chinese workers at the railroad. So you know, they had to use dynamite in order to create tunnels, so many of them died that way. Some of them died due to whipping. That was legal back then, you could whip your workers, you know. So, but okay, I digress. So this show then portrays the battle of Chinese gangs over the opium trade that existed at the time. So, and what I really liked about this show is how it portrays its villains. So everybody has a good side and a bad side to them. Well, almost everybody. But what I especially liked is that one of the main bad guys, we could say, of the show is this Irish guy, a member of the Working Men's Party, a real political party that existed, that had a goal of implementing racist laws against the Chinese in order to actually help Irish people get work. Because at the time, the capitalists, the industrialists, they preferred Chinese labor over Irish labor, because Chinese workers were paid $1 a day and the Irish were paid $2 a day. And that creates a lot of hatred and race wars between the Irish and the Chinese. And one of the characters is this Irish guy trying to ban Chinese labor, essentially, both by using violent methods and politics. But what's interesting about his character, he genuinely wants to help Irish people. So that's what's so realistic about him. He's such a great character, you know. They could have just made him a racist psychopath that just hates everybody, you know, and that's racist for no real reason that somebody can even partially sympathize with. But this show is much smarter than that, and also, well, our protagonist isn't really a good guy. So he is an opium dealer, a hitman that works for the Chinese mafia. And yeah, so this show is, to my knowledge at least, really historically accurate. You know, I'm not an expert in the Wild West, but from everything I learned about the time period, the racial tensions of the time are portrayed really well. also just the fights, the weapons they had at their disposal back at a time. And the show is really good, you know. You start watching it because it's really fun. It's full of really well done action scenes, but you realize, like, after a few episodes, that you actually really care about the characters, that they are really realistically done. And yeah, I really hope we get season 4. And as I already said, that is why I'm making this video. So yeah, check out The Warrior, and let's hope we get season 4. Okay, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you liked this video.